Welcome to another episode of the Metroid Prime Randomizer weekly races. I'm Op82 and I'm joined by Sean. How are you doing? I guess Sean will be with us shortly. And also shout out to Captain ND for tracking today. Today we have odd settings, so that means vanilla start, vanilla elevators, and final bosses on. So they will need phase-on suit and all the beams to beat the game. Ginger Chris and Arrow Razor, they're both pretty experienced, so should be a fun race to watch. Should be putting on a good show for us. And it looks like we're off in the race time. Catching up shortly. And here we go. See what's at space jump first. Fleet missiles. Oh man. That's too bad. They'll have to go all the way to Hyde Mecha to get their first progression, which could either be missiles or morph ball or space jump or something else. Oh, nice tease. And we're likely gonna have to. Oh, hey there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The last race I saw, we were like they couldn't get a single E tank like the longest time. So getting an E tank as the first item was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, probably the best thing to get there first is a missile to check artifact temple, and then maybe like morph ball to, or no, morph ball in alcove, and then a missile behind the ship. That artifact temple. Anyway, we had looks like a suit on grapple edge. I'm not sure.
I didn't quite
And
catch it.
looked
What
like
was
a
on the half
missile.
pipe?
I didn't see. It looked like a missile on vault edge though.
Nursery. That's a
Expansion.
power bomb, isn't it?
Yeah.
A power bomb.
Nice stash by Chris. Didn't know you could make it all the way over there in SJ.
This is dashing a lot more.
Got a nice stash. Yeah. Very
Missile and
yeah. It's a very useful dash to learn because it skips a very long mini boss fight. Takes about a minute. And there's more ball. So now I can go back and check ball. If he wants to. Looks like that's where he's headed. As is Arrow. Oh no, no he's not. Arrow's going back. Uh-oh. missile and half pipe.
Missiles in it.
Yeah, it's a little barren so far.
It shows
And some
he's
missile
always a
involved.
bit slow.
Yeah, and just a
And
missile
at
involved.
the beginning, in general, the routing is roughly the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be that way for a little while until they get their basic starting items like more ball bombs and space jump, maybe a beam.
I think Chris, I think Chris just took a look at the half pipe. There, I think it was a missile.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, now there should be a free item in here. Should be getting it in a bit. It's another E-tag.
Yeah, pretty valuable early on. Keeps them from dying too quickly.
Especially with no suits.
Yeah,
What's next for Aero? Is he going to check the invisible platforms in here?
he needs space jump for that.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay. Aero is heading to the artifact temple. I think Chris might be too in a second, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he's going there too.
Most likely. Now we'll be getting a look at
Against, yeah.
how, yeah, at how bad things could possibly be for our runners, but entertaining for us.
How many artifacts are there this time?
6.
6. Okay. Okay, so got bombs, which means they can get whatever item was in the vault. What was it?
Where?
In the vault.
That was a missile involved, but that opens up
Okay.
more of Chozo towards
Yeah,
gathering awe and
bombs are
slowly.
bombs are useful in general.
Yeah,
That's just wondering. They should also be able to check the second item in the morph ball room. What was it?
Ruin Shrine. I'm
Sun
surprised.
Chamber,
Oh, main quarry,
Main Quarry,
dynamo,
Dynamo,
Triclops spur,
Triclops Pit, and
lifeboat
Life Road
tunnel,
Tunnel,
boost required, lava lake.
Lava Lake.
Huh, not too bad. They do have to fight one boss though, Flagra, which could either be
This
Flagra
should
itself or the
this should
ghost.
be pretty quick, except for the one item in Main Quarry. Correct me if
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
and depending on whether the artifact is on Flagra or the ghost, because they
Oh
may or
yeah.
may not have Spider to get back up or Super Zan Spider.
Or they might attempt to scale the wall there.
Yeah,
You did say that both experienced, so they might give it a try.
well, these two in particular, I don't know if they're, um, I don't know if they know that trick in
Maybe.
particular. I know some others do though.
Okay, there we got wave B, which opens up not a lot in Chozo.
Yeah, but it will later once they get to Magmore and Findrana.
It opens up a bit of Magmorph and Dry.
Mm-hmm. Power bombs that opens up even a little more. A little bit later though, unless they get Varia here, then and grapple, then they might be able to check Magpul. But
Our War is also technically doable with just Varia.
yeah,
Wave Buster.
careful. Earl almost hitting that fight trigger. Would have been very unfortunate if he did.
So for the moment, we can say Arrow is ahead, but right now the progression is awfully linear.
Yeah, a little sparse too.
Wasn't grapple ledge.
I thought it
That
was a
looked
suit, but I'm not sure.
like that looked pretty white. It might have been Ice Beam or Ice
Uh,
Spreader. I'm not sure. Like looking at the restream, it looked white.
if it was shaped like a suit in white, it was probably a nothing.
I don't think it was shaped like a suit. I'm not sure. I think I saw the overall shape of the beams.
Okay. Let's see if they go back and check it once they get space jump.
So, Arrow is checking watery hole. Meanwhile,
And
Chris
space
is
jump.
getting space jump. Okay. Arrow didn't check that, did he?
He's probably gonna check it on his way up to Zoid.
Not even bothering with that missile. More trouble than it's worth, honestly.
And we have our first artifact.
Okay. It's not fact.
Luckily, Spider wasn't
Up
required for
there,
that.
we can't make out what's up there.
I didn't even know it was possible to see up there.
So, we don't know what might be in the poison water. Chris might check,
I'm pretty sure he won't. He's
because
got
he
enough
has
health.
space jump. He's got space jump, so he might as well. Let's
It's the missile.
see. It's a missile.
And TGC heading back to Flagra, I guess. Yeah.
I think he's about to go fight Flagra. He's got everything he needs. Oh, messed up jump. Arrow might be about to get place jump. Yes, he is. Great. Arrow's having some trouble getting up there. Meanwhile, Chris is just making his way to Flagra. Okay. Arrow just got his space jump boots.
It's like Arrow might be holding off on Flagra until later. Perhaps when he gets Spider and or Supers. Just in case it's on Ghosts.
Maybe. If it's on Flagra itself, it's going to be a bit of a waste of time, but
Yeah.
it's a gamble.
Oh,
It
this
was a
is
suit.
Varia.
Okay, it was Varia. Great. So with Varia, Arrow can now he can go to Magmore, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all he can really do.
Yeah. But that also leads to Findrana and late Magmar and with wave. That opens up a lot.
Okay, so the last item here in Shrine was a missile, and he's going to. Where does this go?
Tower of Light.
Missile tower, yeah, tower of missile.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he's doing it. All right. Now the fusion suits are a bit ugly, like all of them except the first one, a bit
Yeah.
ugly. Okay,
Not a
power
missile.
of power bomb.
There's the missile. Never
Uh,
disappoints.
so,
And the artifact was on Flower itself, so that should put
so yes,
TGC
Error
a little
is
bit ahead.
wasting time by waiting for the spider.
Yeah, it's an understandable decision though, because oftentimes
Yeah,
the
of course he doesn't know, so he's being
yeah,
cautious.
yeah, it's
It's
burned a lot of runners
understandable.
before. So Varia was on Grapple Edge in Main Plaza.
I'm sorry, I'm having connection issues, so if I suddenly cut out or something, that's why.
Okay.
Okay, so Chris just skipped out on a missile expansion, and I've seen enough of that to know it's rarely productive to not get the missiles you see, especially this early on. And Chris only has 15.
It's like TGC mistook it for a missile. He's like, oh no, wait, I want that.
Oh, Error also just got the item on the invisible platforms in here. It was an E-tank.
Still in the Arbor Chamber out of bounds. Hopefully he's saved sometime soon. Oh, he's in there. Okay, he's good. And we have Thermal. Not really useful except for final bosses or the final boss, singular essence. Speeds up the fight a bit. Don't have to wait out any cycles. Both coming in Magmore from opposite directions. See the Mod 5 at some point. I don't like boost. E-Tank. My bad. TGC gets his third artifact.
I'm sorry, I missed a lot.
They both, excuse me, they both came into Magmore from opposite elevators, opposite directions, and TGC just got his third artifact, and Arrow is kind of making his way back through. They're probably gonna high five at some point.
See, Arrow's got a visor.
Yeah, thermal visor that was in um, Arbor Chamber.
Oh, was it behind the red door?
Yeah.
Chris just got an E-Tank from the Triclops pit. Oh, so was the artifact in the vanilla position?
You might be thinking of Lava Lake. That's a vanilla artifact. I think it's just a missile in upper Triclops pit.
Ah. I thought there was an artifact in Triclops pit.
If I remember correctly, it's just a missile. But I know Lava Lake is definitely one. TGC getting bullied by those turrets
Like
there.
I remember from before when we were reading the hints.
Yeah, there was.
I remember one of them said Triclops pit.
Yeah, that's not the vanilla location though.
Oh, wasn't there an artifact in Triclops?
Yeah, for the rando seat. Never mind, it's not important.
I'm sorry. I don't even remember this game anymore.
It's fine. Nevertheless, they one of them is missing one back in Chozo, but they're pretty much like neck and neck otherwise, progression wise.
Okay, so Chris is getting a few missiles now. Hopefully he realized he was running low on them.
Yeah.
Especially since you can rapid fire them in this game.
Yeah.
They're a lot more powerful here.
We have supers.
Oh, that's super missile, great.
So if anything we need is locked by that, we have it now.
If Aero gets it now, he could decide to go to Flagra. be going to Vendrana right now? I think
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
And so was Chris. I guess have the item back here is a missile.
Couldn't see what was at lighthouse.
Oh yeah, they do have super missiles, so they could get it right away, I think. Oh, actually, do they need fighter ball for that? Do they need
Yeah,
spider ball?
spider ball. Yeah.
No. So not sure.
I I can't.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Uh,
I don't think
it
Era can
must
see
be.
it well either.
It must be
Or it's a
important.
very important. Yeah, either
Yeah.
he can't see it or it's a very important item.
Oh, I'm sure Arrow can see it.
It might be phase on. Captain is saying it's phase on. It might be phase on. By the way, I switched from my Wi-Fi to my own phone's data.
So
That's how desperate I am right now.
just me tank at Shigoth.
Oh wow. Era's got more E-tanks. How did that happen?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I only remember seeing like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, Chris has 5 and Era has 7.
Yeah. I know he picked up a few in Magmore.
Okay, so Chris is going to. I always forget what's back here. Oh, right. Boost ball. What is that?
You're thinking of Fentrana Canyon.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, the super missile was in the little tunnel leading to the lift to Vendrana, so I don't remember what that's called.
That's for Tunnel B, I think.
Is that ice beam? Can't tell. It might be a beam.
Yep, that's nice.
It's ice beam.
So now they can full clear Fentrana.
Yeah, but there aren't any red doors at Vendrana, are there?
There's one in Far Fentrana, and then the plasma ice earlier. But they can at least account for most checks here.
So, like the ice up there in the on the tower, I think you can do that one without plasma.
No, you need plasma.
No, you can like blow up the ballasts you need to blow up without plasma, like without melting the ice at all.
Wait,
Like
which room?
you can jump up like when like in the tower, you know, the tower you have to collapse.
Oh, that one. No, you don't need plasma. Yeah, I thought you meant Chelsea Ice Temple.
Oh yeah, that would be really nice. Okay, so Chris is going in for Andrana. And Arrow, I think Arrow just got Ice Beam. Arrow's behind, to say the least.
Not by much.
Yeah, not by too much, but enough to matter. Can we take a look at the item up there? Or I don't think we can. Arrow is about to enter the labs area. Off and run.
Oh. Root turret. Wow.
Oh, Phazon!
That is a
Phazon
nice
locked
surprise.
behind Super Missile, that's great. Nice.
Yeah, that
We
turned out
do
better than I
have,
expected.
we do have progressive damage reduction on, right?
Yeah. For these
So
settings,
right now,
depending on how
so
many
right
skills
now
you have.
Chris is blocking 20% of damage.
Yeah. And if he finds gravity, it'll be 50.
Yeah. So grapple beam was in the projector room, great. If he wants, Chris could, if he goes back to Choza, check magma pool. Going up to transmission tower, so Phazon was in that tank you need a super missile for in one of
Yeah,
the rooms.
research lab
They
Hydra.
they they all look so similar. I would never be able to memorize the names of these rooms. Okay, so Chris just collapsed the tower. That's a missile. I always forget that you need to fight that Metroid in there for them to open the window or smash it.
Yep.
Is Chris opening up the tank there?
He was
No,
just checking to
not
see what it was.
Oh, right. I guess it was quicker. Use the cutscene. Or was it? I'm not sure it was.
Sorry, what?
I'm not sure it was quicker to use the cutscene to check the item in there.
Well, if it ends up being something you want to get the first scan out of the way.
Oh. Right. Yeah, I'm always one crucial piece of logic behind when I ask these kind of questions.
Oh no, you're fine. I mean, we all gotta learn sometime. Like, there's still a lot that I've yet to learn. And it looks like Arrow, uh, unfortunately hit the fight trigger for these pirates, which is a pretty long fight and changes a layer in monitor station, I think, which makes it hard. Well, you can't dash off of puffers anymore. Minor detail, but makes a difference in movement.
Wonder if they're gonna check.
Oh,
Gravity.
careful.
Oh yeah, Chris almost got killed, and none of them have saved a single time, I think. No, they have
they
never
have, but not in
saved.
a while.
Ah,
Well, I think they both have. I know Arrow has. Not sure about TGC though.
the only time I think they saved was right at the start on the ship.
I thought I saw one of them saving Choza. I could be wrong.
Chris should definitely be very careful. He could lose a whole lot of progress.
Oh, probably didn't expect to miss. He's gonna really want to be careful here because there might be pirates in this room. I think there are further up.
Oh yeah, there might be flying pirates there.
Oh no, no, there aren't. Still the first layer, so we're good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be careful with those flicker bats though. If he gets to the elevator, he can save. Oh no.
He's missing a lot of jumps. Okay, Chris is definitely in danger right now. Please don't die to Flickerbat. Which he might do. He's at 49.
There we go.
Okay. I think that was a missile.
Yeah. Oh,
For Chris.
He was hoping that was an E tank.
Yeah. We were all hoping that was an E-tank. You should definitely break some of the containers he's running past.
Those only drop missiles.
Do they?
Yeah, the ones in that location.
Okay, so now he's going to... I forget.
Uh,
Uh,
workstation, Magma workstation.
which you need a Powerbomb for? I'm
No, you.
sorry, did he? I'm sorry, did he open the door with a ricocheting missile?
Yeah,
A ricocheting missile class.
yeah, and the power bomb one is the far end, the debris end behind the
Oh
ice
right,
door.
debris, debris. What's in
Oh, there's an
here?
E tank. That was an E tank.
I mean, he's safe now.
Not sure where. Not sure where Chris is headed now. Might be headed to Far Chozo. It's the only thing I can think of that would be this way.
For all we know, he could be going to Magma Pool, like, fuck.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he's going to Chozo.
Based on the items we have, it's either magma
Overworld,
pool
then
or
Frigate Climb. I'm not sure about that. Might be.
yeah.
So we've been neglecting Aero for a while, but he's pretty much just retracing Chris' steps.
Yeah. Yeah, he could end up making a different decision after getting out of Fendrana and maybe going to mines. And it looks like Chris is heading for Barchozo. Oh, there's Spider.
I went Spider, and he missed it.
And if I remember correctly, there was something in the lighthouse. So it's gonna have to go all the way back to
I
Fendrana.
remember. I remember. Aero just uh,
Shooting at it.
started shooting at it in a fit of rage.
I'm gonna guess it was a beam.
I think it was plasma though.
Yeah.
Could Chris be going back there now?
Yep, looks like it.
Yeah, he's going to Macmore. Yeah, we never checked Zoid. Who knows?
Yeah, I was a little surprised when they both just didn't even go up there. Granted, it is a long check.
Yeah, Chris has been dashing so much that he's actually completed research on something.
It's like Arrow's gonna fight the artist.
Yep. Definitely just triggered the fight.
I imagine he's hoping to find Spider, Vanilla.
Spider or something useful in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is going back to Vendrana, so he's probably about to get that item in the lighthouse. Okay, we're about to see what's in the lighthouse.
Oh, boost. That's
Oh,
gross.
boost ball. Great. So,
And they needed that for Life Grove.
so plasma could actually be on Zoid.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible.
Could be on Zoid, could be on Sun Chamber Ghosts, could be in Main Plaza Tree.
Spider was in the in the crash site.
Yeah.
Chris just climbing up there, seeing it's a missile and just noping out of there. Oh, was that flamethrower?
Yeah. It's not happy about it, understandably, but at least
Who
he's
would
valid.
be? Who would be? It's flamethrower.
Surprisingly, a lot of people.
I mean, just for the meme, probably.
Yeah.
The only thing worse than plasma Thardus. Yes, I'd say Arrow has already won, so we can close the race now. Yes, the artifacts that are left. Yeah, there's Life Grove and Main Quarry, or Tunnel Main Quarry. So we're basically not touching phasal mines at all. Like all we need is Main Quarry,
Unless plasma is there.
unless plasma is there, which is
Yeah,
very possible.
yeah. Only in upper mines though. Furthest point it could be is Metroid Quarantine A.
Plasma 9QA, let's go. Oh yeah, Arrow is going to mines right now, even though he's a bit under-equipped. Is he gonna check the item in the wall?
Well, he was trying to, but dropped down too low.
This one. That's unfortunate.
Oh, there's plasma. Overgrown
Oh,
cavern.
great! Fantastic. So Chris is ready. Chris is
Yep,
ready. He just needs two artifacts.
yep. He knows exactly where they are. Unfortunately,
What's
Arrow
actually
without
what's actually required for the final bosses? Like you need every beam,
all
phasal suit.
beams, Phazon suit, and I think that's it.
I think that's it too. Maybe I don't know, space jump.
Yeah, to get up there. Unfortunately, Arrow, not knowing where plasma is probably going to check as much of mines as he can instead of just cutting straight to the artifacts.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna uh waste a lot of time, which is very unfortunate. He also doesn't know that Spider Ball is out of sight, so he might think it's in phase one.
Excuse me.
Oh, what happened? Ozma was in the tunnel, overgrown cabin, so
Yeah.
I'm not the right person to answer questions about where items were. I can describe the area, but it's got the artifact of world. He just needs one more.
Meanwhile, Arrow's trying spiderless shafts and giving up on it.
If they had like known or just had been lucky enough to check earlier, this seed might have been like sub 1 hour.
Maybe.
We love those friendly pirates, don't we?
Yep. Just chilling, you know.
Yep. And Chris is officially done with items. On
Yeah,
to
I
Ridley.
just
Unfortunately, Aero has been very unlucky today. But he got flamethrower, so that makes up for it. I remember I didn't even get flamethrower on my first playthrough of this game. Now, who knows where X-Ray is?
we'll
Could
see
be
in the
anywhere.
credits. See in the credits if they never find it.
Zoid.
And Arrow makes it up.
By the way, do we have any other runners today?
Yes, we also have Uncle Reggie, Robo Scout, and Gollop and Sasquatch in the race time.
Does anyone know how they're doing?
I personally don't know. I haven't been watching their streams.
Yeah, me
Um,
neither.
there's been no dot duns yet in the race time chat, so they're all still in progress.
There was a quick seed.
Yeah.
Chris's counter can't fit into the graphics here. Oh, just filling Ridley up with missiles. Classic. I think that happens in like every single Metroid game he's ever appeared in. People just rain down missiles on him.
That's how you do it.
But Chris is almost done. Just 2 more boss fights to go, right?
That's good. And Arrow finally getting a spider. Doesn't seem too happy about it.
Yeah, he's definitely not happy about it. And if he goes into the frigate now, he's also not going to be happy in a bit. Okay, no. Error isn't going in the frigate.
Uh, just going to pick up plasma in Overgrown Cabin.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
Oh.
giving up.
Oh no. No, Arrow. Arrow, no,
Oh,
please. Please come back, Arrow.
he's probably going all the way back
Oh,
around
you
because
don't know. You don't know.
he
Please trust
might
me.
be he
Go
might be
back in there.
he might be going all the way back around to get it from the other side because he might not be good at
Reflection
that
pool?
climb. Yeah,
Are you sure he can't do the climb? I think he was attempting it earlier.
yeah, but he probably. Well, I don't know. I'm just guessing, but he probably gave up on that climb because he might not be good at it. Man, if only he'd made it up there. That would have been
Yeah.
so good for him.
That was painful to watch. Oh, right. That reminds me, actually. Uh, I did have a lore question I was thinking about. Dark Samus is the Metroid Prime essence, isn't she?
Yep, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's like towards the end of Prime 2 when you see her face, it's got three eyes and all.
I know where he's going. He's going to get boost.
Yeah, I mean, he got Spider and he probably knows that's boost, so yeah, it's probably getting boost right now. Yep, that's what he's doing, definitely. That's where he's going. No question about it.
He's heading back out, probably looking for plasma. It's the only thing he needs now. Oh, well, besides the artifacts, he needs those too. And he won't be needing plasma for the remaining artifacts, but he will need it for final bosses. So, depending on how he routes this, it's gonna might take a while before he finds it.
Wonder why Flamethrower is orange.
Because it's fire, I guess.
Yeah, but Plasma Beam
Oh, uh-oh.
is red, and oh, Chris might be about to die. He's not careful.
Oh, God.
423.
I think he saved at the ship, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So he wouldn't lose too much progress, but that's still a lot of progress.
Yeah. Luckily, you can farm some of the crystals down here. Or whatever they are. Eggs.
Yes.
Ooh.
What's he doing?
He's trying
Was
to
he?
keep track of where Essence is. You could see it with scan visor.
Oh, what was he looking for it with the scan visor?
Yeah, you could track
Like
its
you
scan point.
you can scan it with even when
Yeah.
it's invisible.
Yep.
That's quite the oversight.
Oh,
Yeah, he just up and ate another attack. Yeah, the fact that this is called hyper mode just makes me realize how much stuff they really recycled in Prime 3.
uh,
Oh, oh, he's down to 14th. And
oh,
he died. Oh,
and he's forfeited.
he's forfeited. Oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
God, he was so close. He would have been first too.
Yeah, he would have. Why'd he do that? Sorry.
Well, I mean, he probably didn't know like where he was
Yeah,
when
how
he got
far
the.
ahead he was.
Yeah, he probably might have
Is
even fell
is
behind.
he? Yeah, he's gonna join us. No, he is.
Hola.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, GG. That
Uh,
was
You
very
were really
unfortunate.
far ahead, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I couldn't. When I ended up dying there, I was debating kind of reloading and just kind of gunning it down, but it felt like there was so much time still to make up, and obviously not knowing where anybody else is in the race, I couldn't
yeah.
figure out how ahead or behind I ended up being. I felt like I was ahead. I felt like my routing very early on really
You,
paid off.
you were ahead. You were
It did
like, as far
actually.
as I
Yeah,
could
you were
tell,
ahead.
you would have been first if you hadn't died.
I
Because
think
there's
you would have been first if you hadn't forfeited.
God,
yeah,
I'm feeling
Yeah,
so good.
yeah.
But no,
yeah,
like the tilt happened when EXO shot out the bubble, but the bubble went out of bounds, so I couldn't target it when it was cycling around. And eventually, when it came up on the radar, it was too close to shoot. Like it was literally right above me because of the way it kind of routed out, and that took like two E tanks off me, and then it just went from there. Ah, gutted, so
yeah,
gutted.
You were really close to dying a few times in this run.
Oh yeah. Where was the first one? Ah, there was the one when I was coming out of the back of Fendrana. I took
yeah,
the
Yeah, that
save,
one.
the heal. I hate the back of Fendrana. It's such a tricky place to kind of work with. Not on a kind of health basis. It's just that standable is really messy.
yeah. The vertical rooms are really frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was actually like I ended up with massive payoff finding plasma. Like I had originally debated doing a frigate crash site NSG. Like I was thinking of going in once, doing the dash, and if I failed it, I would have just walked away. But then I decided, nah, I'm not going to chance it.
Yeah,
And then I started routing back, and I was like, I'm going to go into the back of the back of Chozo because I feel Spider Ball's there. Because of where Boost Ball was, you logically needed Spider, and you need Boost to progress past Observatory. So I knew that I wasn't going to find Spider there. So I knew it was back in either Talon or Chozo. So I ended up routing back through and then just found it sat there on Frigate Crash site. And I was like, well, let's go back and get our Boost Ball. And then headed straight for Life Grove and found Plasma on the way. So I was like, oofed.
yeah. Man, Arrow almost found plasma there, but he gave up on the jump or the climb to get up there and turned around.
Oh.
He
Like, he was,
turned around and we
hurts.
started yelling at him.
yeah, and that's basically that's what
We
he's looking
literally
for right.
started yelling.
That's what he's looking for right now, and he could have had it if he just went a little
He's
further.
literally going in Metroid quarantine, like not even as a joke.
Yeah, like
It's
this is the
Metroid
furthest it can be.
quarantine.
So, oh, that's painful. I think overall the artifacts were quite generous. Like Sun Chamber being the worst one, but that was easy to kind of route in. It was quite just available.
Yeah,
I'm curious as to what's the back of Chozo because like I never saw any of the visors at all.
Yeah. Can you imagine if Pharaoh ends up forfeiting? That would be hilarious, would it? Has it ever happened? Like,
A double forfeit.
yeah, has
Eh,
that ever happened?
I'm
I
not
feel like it's
sure.
happened. I feel like it's happened maybe once or twice, to my knowledge, but I can't remember specifically when.
Well, that's a real Romeo and Juliet situation.
Ah, that stings. Knowing that I was like that kind of far ahead stings. But
Yeah,
and then
still no dot dones yet.
yeah, I'm curious. I want to see where everybody else is on the. Nah, Reggie's in his final bosses now, so I was ahead of him. Oh, I could have beat Reggie for once in my life. I could have beat Reggie.
Yeah, if you had reloaded, you might have been at the same
If you
place.
just reloaded and retried, I think you could have had a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
could have
see
been a
if it
tie
took
actually.
the save station in Impact Crater, I would have probably reloaded. I just didn't want to go all the way back through the Ridley fight and stuff because I had a really good Ridley fight. Like I got the snipe and took him out as clean as you can. I was quite happy with that.
Yeah,
But it was just that orb. That orb just really messed up everything. But no, that is how Randall be sometimes, I guess.
Oh, Captain just said a double forfeit has happened in the 5th week near the 1st of the year because of scan-locked scan visor.
oh yeah,
Oh,
that.
yes, we did have that. But that was more like a double forfeit due to a bug in the system rather than kind of like
Yeah,
players
that
just.
wasn't really genuine, was it?
Yeah.
It's just a bug.
So I wonder what's on Aero's mind now then.
Probably wondering where Plasma is. I mean, he still needs to
Yeah,
get the main
Arrow
quarry
is Arrow
artifact.
is still in Phazon mines. He's probably looking for plasma there, but he was so close. He's so close. Only
He's going
having
to find it
Phazon.
on the way out because when he's coming out of main quarry, he'll end up going up through Life Grove and he'll hopefully check Overgrown Cavern and then he'll kick himself for it.
Yeah,
He'll check Overgrown Cavern, he'll get Plasma Beam, and immediately just drop out.
So what's he still missing artifact wise? So he's got his main quarry.
needs main quarry, Life Grove Tunnel, and I forget what the other one was.
Oh, TGC, question for you. What compelled you to go to Farthendrana without Boost or Spider?
Mainly just routing, really. Like, I didn't want to have to double dip Fendrana, so I can do all of Fen, Gravityless and stuff, and I didn't need Boost Ball. I knew Spider wasn't going to be there, but I wanted to go all the way through, do all the checks I could for the possibility of Plasma and Phazon. I lucked out, got Phazon and Hydra, so it was just a case of exhausting everything to see if Plasma was there. Because I was going to come out the back always and head back up Root Cave because I knew where Spider had to be, at least to a degree, and just chased it. Any other questions, chat?
EGC, if you had gone to Zoid and found gravity, would that have pushed you to Frigate Craft site earlier?
Possibly, but I would never have gone that way without Ice Beam. Like, it would have been, I would have needed Ice and Gravity first, because you can't get into a frigate without Ice, and you can't climb Frigate Crash Site without Ice, so it would have to be a combination of both having Gravity and finding Ice. Ultimately, it wouldn't have been in logic until Thermal Visor popped up as well, but obviously most runners are experienced enough they can skip that kind of requirement, but you try to avoid as much of it. I was going to do Hat. When I came over Life Grove, I was going to do the Hat boost trick and check to see what was there, but I found Plasma as I was routing towards Life Grove Tunnel, so I just went, nope, no need anymore. I was in go mode at that point. Thermal's Plasma lock to the Arbor Chamber. I debated doing the Arbor Chamber, but knowing what I was missing, I knew Plasma can't be Plasma locked, so I just went, I'll just pass it.
That makes sense. Meanwhile, Arrow is just checking every single item in Phazon Mines.
You really hate going into Phazon and getting absolute no payoff for it. How to bring up the real race time?
I wonder what Arrow's thinking right now. Happy heals and all. Uncle Reggie is raiding with a party of 2, so is Uncle Reggie done?
Yeah,
Yep.
Uncle Reggie finished.
Came in first place with 124.43.
All right.
GG to Reggie.
GG Reggie. I'm sorry, Chris. You could have beaten him today.
Yeah, that stings. But that happens. Let's ping everybody over from there.
Oh, Reggie got Spider right after the hints.
He done what I should have done. The NSG dash for it.
Oh. Wait, Reggie, by everything else, do you mean like every single other item except expansions? You don't, right? Oh, Reggie also got flamethrower.
Curious as to how Reggie routed then. After going through mines. Ah, right. So I'm taking Reggie came out of Fendrana, went into the back of mines with a power bomb and just worked his way forward, maybe.
Reggie, did you get gravity suit? Where was it? Great. It's always great when you can't remember where you got an item.
Happens to me all the time.
No, so the logic for Spider could have been grapple beam as well. It is logically possible to do grapple to swing into the
Now, like, is that a trick? Is that counted as a trick? And was it
where was
logic?
grapple actually? That's a good shout. Grapple was boost
Grapple
up.
was
No,
an
that's the
observatory. It was an
Oh,
Yeah,
observatory.
no,
vanilla
you're right.
X-ray. Vanilla
Yeah.
X-ray.
Oh, that is horrible. I only had to go one more screen. Man, I missed all the goodies. Yeah, so that's right. Spider was gravity locked in.
He's just checking every single thing. See, he's
Yeah, he's
getting
gonna
lots of missiles.
end up burning himself because as soon as he walks into Overgrown, he's gonna look at it and then he's gonna remember he was 2 seconds away from it.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna rage quit. That's my prediction. That pillar is so slippery. I think there's like one polygon there that's like that you can stand on. So Reggie thinks gravity was in lower furnace. We'll see.
Hero having a bit of trouble with this slip and slide rock.
Yeah. When he jumped, it looked like he might want to bend both jumps. Oh, big man this time.
Finally. That one's always a pain. I've never actually done that. Too impatient.
Yeah, it's a tough one to learn. Took me a while to get it. It gets easier
Oh,
than we do it.
X-ray was vanilla.
Yep.
Right. I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, if Arrow ends up going to like um Furnace, he might get every item. Okay, no, he's up cool. Okay. Hopefully it's about to.
Oh no. He's going to check the
Oh,
rest.
No arrow, come on.
where are you going, Arrow? Come on! You know there's an item back there. Why aren't you checking?
He's
No!
probably like, how
No!
far did he go through Chozo the first time? Because he might just be dipping this and then going back through the
About the
one.
same distance as you did, like up until
Did
gathering
Arrow
roll.
did Arrow ever do like the Tower of Light?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, does Zero still have to do plant? Oh, it's gonna be horrible. Because
Oh yeah, I
both are also
forgot.
in logic.
Forgot about that. Yeah, because he held off on it, probably waiting to get Spider and Supers. And now that he can do it, he has to go all the way back there.
Osmond, it's just waiting for him. It's, uh, that's this is painful. At least he got cutscene skip. Yeah, gold star. You tried.
Commiseration prize.
I mean, he did get flamethrower.
Oh, he validated
I,
himself.
I
Nice.
think that's enough. You didn't.
Ah, I did not. Didn't even see Ice Spreader, to be honest.
Yeah, where was I, Spreader?
I don't think I saw it.
Central Dynamo.
Oh, is that what that was? I wasn't looking.
Now, I think if he was definitely routing himself towards plant, overgrown cavern should have been dipped. If he was heading this direction.
Yeah,
The
it's a
elevator,
quick
grab
check.
it, and back.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than going back here and then coming all the way back.
Yeah. Because at this rate, he's going to last check.
Oh, lower furnace.
Gravity suit. There we go. Yes, it was lower furnace. So yeah, he got literally every single other item before getting plasma.
That's gonna make
Oh,
him worry that plasma is in like biohazard or something.
yeah.
So I
Which is
really
going to make
hope,
him waste even more time, which is
yeah,
not good.
I hope he does not decide to go out the front of Chozo to get to Frigate. I really hope he just backtracks.
Who knows what he might be thinking? At this point, I think he's dangerous. At this point, he's dangerous. He's just going insane right now. He's doing Zoid. Has anyone done Zoid today? He got an E-tank after like 1 hour of no one getting any.
It seems that Sasquatch is also doing his plasma hunt. He's currently in
Yeah,
Frigate.
same with Robo.
Oh, two people who need to be locked up in in a psychiatry ward right now until they calm down.
Looks like Robo's on Essence, actually.
Oh, okay.
So Robo's soon to finish.
Interpreted the you aren't alone. Maybe just meant that past tense.
Hmm.
I love Swords music.
I'm going back for Upper Dynamo. Yeah, this is going to hurt Aero.
You can see it in his movements. He's going insane. Like you can see it in how he's moving right now. He's just
Yeah, it's a little more frantic.
he's gone absolutely mental.
It happens when you get to that point when you're literally looking for. It's usually plasma or phazon. When you end up in that go mode, your mind just starts playing. You're like, where have I been? Where have I not been? What have I missed? What have I still got to do? And you just, it's kind of like probably an anxiety attack's probably not the right way of saying it, but you end up with that kind of almost little bit of panic in your mindset
Yep.
because you start to think you've forgot something when you cannot remember what it is.
Yep. Another
You
feeling.
go. I think he's just going. Where's plasma beam? Where?
Out to not seeing a single ghost. I quite enjoyed that. Looks like Aero's going to go do plant from the reverse, I think.
What's the most annoying enemy in the game?
For me, it is either ghosts because hit detection on ghosts really trip me up, or flicker bats because I hate them. Flicker bats are a nuisance.
I would say knockback.
With every single item he gets, he goes a little bit more insane.
He's getting further and further away as well.
Just slowly creeping up on the item. Please, please be plasma. And it's not, and he just runs away, screaming.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, gents.
Alright. He might even be thinking it's like Flagra or something. He's even checking the tree.
Yeah. Well, he knows he'll have to go to Flagra at some point for the artifact.
Yeah, Sun
Might
Chamber.
be.
That's the only one he's missing.
Yeah. Might be thinking it could be on Ghost too.
Reggie thinks the most annoying enemy is gel zaps.
Yeah, they're pretty lethal if you fall on them or land on them in the wrong place. So they can really zap your energy away. Almost died when falling on it in Farfin Drana once. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, wasn't Chris dying to one?
I'm not sure what got his
Wasn't he
health that
about to
low.
die to one? Like the first time he got close to it, he got close to dying.
Yeah, I think his health was already low, and like I forget what got him to that point, but yeah, gel zaps are definitely
That same gels have
risky.
succeeded in murdering Tokapa. Not sure how you read that.
Oh, really? When did that happen? In a multi? Oh,
Months
gotcha.
ago.
Why that one slot's so weird? It's the hardest one to hit.
I think Arrow's out of ideas. He's just doing it. Just stop. If it's not this one, no. I
Yeah.
know what. It's not this one. Fitting that he's doing a boss fight, but it's so calm and non-threatening. It's just
Yeah, backwards
it's
flubber is the
it,
best way to
it
fight it.
it's like he's late to the party, you know, and everything's just done already. And he's just seeing what's left. Oh, since we have a while, let's talk upcoming tourneys.
Yeah,
We
so
have
we
we have
have
more.
we have a prime randomizer tournament followed by a 2v2 multi-world tournament of Prime and Echoes, and then eventually an Echoes tournament, maybe sometime early next year. And sign-ups are open for the Prime tournament. It'll be like solo tournament. The multi-world one is still being thought out, so we'll be
Now
updating
that
you on that.
one, the details on that one are still a bit foggy.
Yeah, we're definitely doing it. So something to look forward to.
Yeah, Arrow is fighting the ghosts, so he probably thinks they might have plasma, but I'm so sorry. Oh, Gravity was in lower furnace and X-ray was vanilla. Yeah. I remember the first time I tried Randomizer, it was also the first time I tried to do early alcove, and thankfully I did because I had vanilla space jump.
Oh, nice. So, with the ghost dead, I wonder where he's gonna head now. Just like,
He's probably also just thinking about where to go. He
yeah,
might
it's a
have
lot of,
realized. He might have realized. We don't know. Like, if he
yeah,
hadn't realized, he might be planning on. Um, he might be thinking about doing frigate, but hopefully he sees plasma before that.
yeah. There's a few one-off locations that are kind of scattered all over. So,
And I'm sorry, Captain, did you forget to track the artifacts? Yeah. Yeah, that's all he's missing. Just one beam. The only major item left.
Aero's still looking for plasma then.
Wait a second, where is he going? No, no, where are you going, Arrow?
well, in the
Arrow, no,
race
where are
time,
you
he's
going?
the race time he says I failed on something because I wanted something else first. Starting to regret that. So he might be referring to Overgrown Cavern.
Oh no, he's not moving.
He's probably
Okay, he's
typing.
moving. Yeah, he's just rushing now.
Yeah, it looks like he's headed there.
He realized how big of a mistake he made.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
Oh, look
redo
at
this
him
trip.
boosting around, just pulling sick tricks. Just transforming into Tony Hawk or something. He's doing frigate. I swear, I'm just gonna leave the call.
No, he's going for the climb. The
Seriously,
amazing thing about
I
this,
couldn't bear watching that.
the amazing thing about this is there's so many different ways to do this climb, and they all have their own individual nuances with it. Because this version that Aero's doing now is the first way I kind of learned it, and I absolutely hated it until I discovered you can just kind of jump off the little bit that's kind of round the corner here.
Yeah, same here.
I still don't understand how people get the left hand slope.
He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. There's plasma.
I'm just waiting
Yes.
for the race time to update
Yes.
with Aero going, I hate it.
Nearly 2 hours in a seed that could be done in less than 1 hour. Oh. Pain. Just go. Just save and go. Ah. Full tracker. Yeah. Full tracker. Oh, by the way, like, Gravity was in lower furnace, and oh yeah, he did disable fusion suit.
It's when
It's
he went
probably
for the reset.
yeah, he reset back in MQA, and he probably just didn't bother to go and re-enable it. Plus, I mean, the fusion suit it's pretty ugly.
What? How dare you? The
I-
fusion
I
suit. The
think-
fusion
I
suit is
think-
the pinnacle of color justice. I just want to let you know.
Look,
You
I
finish
think-
with the beautiful orange outline.
No, look. I think it looks pretty good. When it's the base suit, like the blue one. But then you get Varia, which doesn't look very good if you ask me. It's got cute green.
Various.
Then you get Gravity. Then you get Gravity, which is purple, which is pretty good, but not as good as the blue. And then you get Phazon, which is just horrendous. I hate
How
that
dare
orange.
you talk dirty on my orange juice, right?
Look,
You start off with blueberry, and blueberry is a horrible drink. You end up with some lemon, iced lemon.
Might have
Not great.
Look, it might have been better if it was like, instead
Yeah,
of
I can't
yellow
take this.
bits, instead
I
of the
can't take
yellow
this.
bits, it had.
He's
like,
slagging my
blue
orange
bits and-
juice. And none of your rubbish, Reggie. At least the orange is in the game. You don't even get a green suit because it's a bad colour. Various suit is not proper green. It's a weird mishmash. Yeah, the Reggie, the name is there. Puke green. It's horrible. At least I've got some citrusy orange to finish the game with. These people in chat don't know what they're on about. Better than landfill orange? I'll slap you upside the head, Reggie.
Curry orange. Curry orange. That's what it looks like, curry. Curry that's been eaten and vomited out. My phone is reminding me that I should be drawing. Great.
Well, Aero will be happy at least that he's now in Crater. We just got to climb through the dentist room.
Dentist.
How dare you paint me green? I ain't no Hulk. Hey, Robo. Just my hair? Oh, I'll shave it. I'll go bald.
Yeah,
Not a chance of having green hair.
You even made your chat color that
Yep.
ugly orange.
I am the Ginger Chris. It is the greatest colour to exist, right? I just want to point out, all these people want to go out there and dye their hair colours because they're like, brown, blonde, this is boring. Black, no, none of this. Let's go get some colour. I am naturally born ginger. I am the colour of the sun. I am fiery with passion. Yo,
You
sup?
have no soul.
What was that?
I'm sorry.
Robo, how'd you find the seeds?
Oh, by the way, I recently did get my hair dyed. I dyed it black.
I need to get myself chocolate after that.
nice and long.
I've got some caramel chocolate, golden caramel chocolate. So I think the caramel stuff is mixed through the actual chocolate rather than being like a caramel centre. I don't know if you Americans
are you
get
talking
caramel.
about hair, or are you still talking
Chocolate.
about hair, or are you talking about food?
Chocolate now. Mmm.
Because I could really go for a Twix right now.
Twixes are good. Stats is finished with 157.33.
How cursed
GG to
was the
Sass.
seed? The seed wasn't very cursed, it's the runners who were cursed.
I'm getting
Like,
some shade thrown at me.
One forfeited before finishing in first, and the other wasted like an hour looking for an item that he could have gotten again an hour earlier. So yeah.
Yeah, because I think I found plasma roughly around the hour mark, so it has been like almost a 50-minute, 45-minute
Yeah,
difference between.
I remember it was just slightly under an hour when he got plasma, because at that moment I said that with optimal like luck and execution, this could be a sub 1 hour seed. Just went through my run in my head, and it was definitely a last Locatino. Yeah, exactly. As Robo Scout said, like, he basically elaborated on what I said earlier. I don't think the seed was that bad. We all just collectively brain farted and avoided plasma until the very end.
Validator was in Thardis, oofed.
That was the highlight, yeah. Yeah, so the seed wasn't cursed, the runners were cursed. That's as simple as you can put it. Yeah, that Thardus was just... When Arrow saw the flamethrower, he just went bonkers.
Oh, XO, you were a nuisance to me. I hate you. Silly space crab. It's XO that killed me. Like, as much as Essence, like, was the finishing blow, it was XO shooting the bubble out of bounds. That's what got me deaded. Silly crab. Time for squid.
Oh, there was something I wanted to ask. What about bingo races? That sounded like a pretty interesting concept.
Yeah,
How often do those happen?
So we done a small rando bingo as the last fifth weekly. I would like to do more bingo. It is something I'm looking into, kind of setting up. I want to try and see if I can get a bingo league kind of started. Just as a kind of casual thing, nothing similar to the kind of
Bingo
tournament.
sounds interesting. It sounds very interesting.
It's quite fun. Like it is, it completely challenges your round because it's not the same kind of stint. You're not getting to final bosses. You're not pushing to that kind of edge, but you're constantly routing between your kind of individual goals.
It's a nice objective to have.
Yeah, and it's a little bit. It allows us to play Prime, but in a fresh aspect.
Like everything gets boring after a while, and while with Metroidvanias, randomizers definitely help, but at one point you definitely need some alternative like goal, some other goal that's not the same one every time, because that just becomes monotonous.
Yeah, but it's something that will hopefully kind of spark. I'm hoping that with the Metroid Prime tournament that just got announced yesterday, I think 2 days ago maybe, that will start getting more people back involved in Prime, and then we can start kind of getting people practicing, getting people involved in bingo as another form of practicing and whatnot, and do a little bit more on the subject.
Yep, and Arrow just finished the seed. Hopefully he'll
GG to
be
Eel.
joining us
GG.
in a second. GG Arrow. Oh, look at that powerbomb pickup in the cutscene. That's great. Hello.
GG's.
It was
Oh,
a rough one, Eel, wasn't it?
so mad for bailing on plasma so early.
Yeah.
I could an hour ago.
Now this could actually, like, with optimal
Yeah, this you could easily
execution
sub
and
hour.
luck,
Like,
this could be sub 1 hour.
like Frigate bit me twice. First, I decided not to go do it on my way to Magmore, and I'm like, nah, nothing will be there. I only need Spider and Plasma at this point. Oh wait, they're both there. That was horrible.
The second time you went to,
I went to go do Frigate Climb. After I failed it the first time, I'm like, you know what? Before I climb this, I actually want Boost Ball because then I'm gonna have to skip stuff up here. So you know what? Let me go get Boost and then I'll come back later.
The second time you did, then the second time you did, right at the end, I was like, okay, if he goes into the frigate, I'm just gonna leave the call. I'm just gonna leave.
No, I was like, no, I'm checking Overgrown Cavern first. I will not go. I was like, I'm going to. I'd like to not hard last location my item.
I'm surprised that when you were doing Chozo back to front at the end, you didn't dip into Overgrown Cavern, because it looked like, obviously with Flagra still being one of your checks left,
I completely forgot. I completely forgot then. At that point, I completely forgot to do it, and I should have then. And if I would have done that, I probably wouldn't have gone back to front. I probably would have went back through the front of Chozo to do Flagra. Though, Restream got a nice taste of doing Flagra backwards. I was like, you know what? I'm going to the front to check the tree anyway. We're going to do Flagra backwards. The fight never will even start.
Okay, so Captain has a nice little question for you. So, Arrow, flamethrower.
I was not happy about that. I'm like, huh. Well, I almost left it just to see Restream yell later, but it's fine.
Oh, don't worry. We yelled at you when you decided to go back for boost ball instead of attempting the climb. Don't worry.
Oh,
we yelled at you
I
when you did that.
I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, the only punish for this is if Plasma's on Overgrown Cavern. Oh, yeah. Look.
Oh, look where it was.
Because I was like,
It reminds me of another race I commentated where Spider Ball, no one got Spider Ball, and we were just trying to understand where it could be. And my first guess was Magma Pool, and it ended up being there.
Yeah. No, as soon as I left, I'm like, okay, I'm fine as long as that's not Plasma. Comes back, finds Plasma. I'm like, well.
Oh well. Let's go fight Ridley.
Yeah, my thought here was like, okay, I could either go get boost ball real quick, or if I don't get boost ball, fight for about 5 minutes with bar skip, because my plan was to go straight back to mine to do front of mines. I was trying to set up Ciderless Shaft, still can't do that, so oh well. But
Captain would also like to add, I'm thrashing you for that tonight. I'm thrashing you for that tonight in cross prime practice later tonight, right?
Oh, I know. I'll sit here thinking, I'm like, it's fine. Doing this most of the time, this will probably be a bad idea, but it's fine. I'm only punished if this is plasma. Oh.
Oh, wait, it's not fine. For that reason, I said it was fine.
Yeah.
But for the same exact reason, it's not fine.
Yeah, no, it was 100% plasma. No, as soon as I got Spider, I was like, okay, I need to go get Boost Ball. I'm like, I was climbing for it. I'm like, no, there's no reason.
Oh, great.
Honestly.
I'm seeing right now, main power bomb was Bungo Hall B. Great.
Oh, no. I mean, I found every expansion, so...
Bungo Hall B.
I found every expansion. I even went for the early expansion after I got bombs. I'm like, okay, we're going back through this way of Chozo to get the bomb and to get the power bomb.
Tonight, the seed was perfectly fine. The runners just weren't.
Yeah, no, this was horrible. I'm not happy with this one.
I'm sorry.
Also, I have to ask, TGC, where'd you die?
Essence. I was in final bosses. Getting my routing was ridiculous. I found plasma on the hour mark and was gunning my way to mines from the front.
He was actually in first place, but he gave up after dying. I guess he didn't feel like...
I was just, after losing to Essence, I kind of just tilted, and I was like, I'm not going to go back through all the final bosses again in Crater.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna fight Ridley again.
Yeah, Ridley was a pain already today anyway, so like...
I got sucker punched by Exo because I shot Exo and stunned it as it let out one of the orbs, but the orb ended up going out of bounds, and as Exo dashed across me, the orb came down from on top of me, done 2 E-tanks of damage, so when I went into Essence I only had like 70 health, and no visors.
Oh, you had no visors, yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of visors, X-ray visor.
That's, I'm pretty sure 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, X-ray was vanilla as well.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly happy with that. I mean, what's bad is when I first killed the drone to check power bomb, I saw so it's like, okay, that's not missiles, it looks like a visor. Then after I killed it, I'm like, oh wait, that's ice spreader. That's fine.
Oh well, let's get ice better then. I'm definitely gonna use it.
Oh, it got heavily used at Exo. I was like, you know what? I have enough missiles. I'm gonna spam this. Given I spent most of the game with like 10 missiles, but it's fine.
Yeah, at least you were getting missiles.
At least you were getting the missiles.
I was getting the expansion. I was grabbing it. I know the expansions of my refills.
Chris, like whenever he saw that an item was a missile, he would just nope out of the room, even if it was just like mere inches away.
I mean, I did that half of the time, but
that's
like a lot of
time. Productive.
But I still grabbed a lot of the missiles anyway because I'm like, okay, this is a missile refill since I'm almost out of missiles. So it was like, yeah. But I'm going
enough missiles by the end of it, so I was fine.
I had like 125, so yeah. But I think
I had like 60.
I'm going to hop out. GG's.
GG's. Good night.
Yep, later.
Well, so is there anyone else still running to right now?
No, I think everybody finished. Yep.
Okay.
Gollop got a 2:06. He was basically half a minute ahead of Aero there.
Okay, so I guess we're ready to just say goodbye, unless there are any questions left or anything you'd like to say.
Yeah, also be sure to follow our runners and also our tracker, Captain MD, and ourselves if you want to.
Lots of love to Captain for
If you
filling
want to.
in.
We're not
Yeah.
forcing you.
Yeah. Next week we should be back with another Prime Rando race. But until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next
Thanks for
mission.
watching, and see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.